Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Kelly. Today we're going to be doing a tool review. I've picked up the Milwaukee 2131-20 Rocket Tower Light. This is something I've been wanting to buy for a while, and today is daylight savings time, November 2nd, the day after, right after Halloween, 2024, and it's dark. It was dark today at about 4:30, 4:45, and you guys know that I've got some little ones. We're always out and about trying to do things, so we're going to need some light. But now we have plenty of flashlights and the little headlights that goes around your head and all around the house and the shed and all that. We've got plenty of outside lights, but sometimes we're in places where there's not good lighting, or we don't have a flashlight that's going to do the job or whatever. So I picked up one of these tower lights, you know, kind of on the tripod and all. I kind of like this light because you can use it with of course, good old Milwaukee M18 battery, or to plug into 120 volt AC. I also caught it on sale. I bought this thing at Home Depot today. It was $179, $179. I bought a few more things too. I guess it's some kind of big sale they've got going on, and caught it for a pretty good deal. So I thought we would buy one. I'm going to unbox it. We're going to check it out and kind of see what all it comes with, and kind of talk about it a little bit. So appreciate you joining the channel. If you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's see what all is in this box. Let's get going. Let's open it up. Haven't even opened it up yet. They had a few of these things on the shelf, and of course around the Memphis area here, they've got them all locked up in the cabinets, and it took a while to get someone over there to get the thing unlocked where I could get it into the buggy and get over to the checkout thing. And from the time they called them on the walkie-talkies, or the store loudspeaker walkie-talkie thing, PA system, whatever it was, and it probably took 10 minutes for the lady to get over there. It took her a few minutes to get find the key and get the case unlocked and get the thing out, put it in my basket, and then she had to lock all the thing back. This is just a piece of cardboard here, nothing special there. We'll put that in file 13 over here. And then when she put it into the buggy that I had, she had to walk me all the way to the register and stand there as I checked out. Now, is that standard operating procedure? Are things that bad that they've got to walk you all the way to the register like that? So as you see, the light comes in the plastic bag. This is just a empty cardboard filler panel here. It comes in a plastic bag here. Pretty good sized light. Look at this thing. About as big as the whole box was. Get it out of the plastic bag. Let's see. Operator's manual. Get some general paperwork there. This thing opened up here. Kind of see what we got going. What's that? Standard duty Milwaukee plastic bag. This is just the regular advertisement pamphlet that comes with it. It's got all the pictures of all the tools. I'm like a 7-year-old. I like to sit there sometimes and look at all these. Check this. I'm like a kid at Christmas sometimes. I'll sit there and look at all of these tools that they have on this thing. I mean, they have a lot of them, and I'm quite sure that's not all the tools that Milwaukee make, all the cordless M18, M12 stuff that Milwaukee makes. But this is really cool to look at. And just a pretty cheap standard duty, black and white operator's manual, of course, as usual. The writing is too small for me to see. Not that I need to. Parts breakdown. Pretty simple parts breakdown there. Let's see how this thing looks. Got an off-on button. Right out of the box, I'm pretty happy with the quality of it. I guess this is the legs that it sits on. We'll have to figure this thing out. Whoa, there we go. There's a handle here, a D handle with a button on top. That stabilizes the thing. Let's see how this works. Okay, the D handle, push this, the tripod comes out, no problem. Let's seems to be a little harder than it should be. There's a couple of red catches right here. You got to release the first one, and then allow you to push it up. Allow you to push it up, and then you can aim the light. That's a finger getter. Did you see that? Be careful with that. Not sure what the strategy there is. This comes up. Yeah, okay, turn it down. Spin it around where you want. This thing will go up to 7 foot high from the floor. Of course, I got it setting up on this, what is it, 40-inch tall table or whatever it is. So, okay. Push it up where you want it, lock it. It should stay there. Maybe if I would have read the cheap directions, it would have showed me that. Let's plug the battery in. And it should just, yeah, look at there. Just that simple. Oh, it's got a high, low. Okay, it's got 3 settings. Tell you what, it made in the past. Be sure to take the clear coating off the lens because it doesn't take long for this type of light. Those LEDs, they do get a little warm, and you could melt this and yellow it and have it where it won't come off that. So let's see. There's high, medium, low. That's pretty simple. Let's put it on the floor and see how tall it goes. The box says 4 foot to 7 foot, 5-second setup, extendable mast, impact resistant adjustable head, low battery indicator. Okay, so your battery's getting low to let you know, so you're not in the dark all at once. Protective guard. Didn't help me not mash my finger a while ago. Let's release this one. Release this one. Yeah, gets on up there. I'm 6 foot tall, and they said this thing's goes 7 foot tall. So I think I'm 6 foot tall. Seems to be pretty sturdy. Let's see if we get some specs on this thing off of the box real quick. Okay, the box says 2,500 lumens. Assume that's on bright. And again, 4 to 7 foot, 5-second setup. Yada yada. Okay. Low is 700 lumens, medium 1100 lumens, and high is 2500 lumens. And then HD or an XC battery. I think my batteries are all XC. 4-hour run on high. 4-hour run on high with a 508 XC battery. 12-hour on low with the same battery. So yeah, that's a pretty good difference there. I was trying to see a weight. 26-inch spread on the feet when it's all the way open there. That's about where I've got it. 26 inches, furthest point to furthest point of the foot. So that way you can fit it kind of in a tight spot, I believe. Mast extendable. Rotates 230 degrees vertically. Okay, so it'll flop all the way over. You can take it from one side to the next. What I'm curious of is how much does it weigh? The thing's pretty hefty. It seems to be pretty heavy. I was just curious the weight of it. I don't see the weight on here. I'm going to look that up and see if we can add that in here. So that should have been the weight that I put right there if I was able to find it. I'm sure it's listed somewhere. I mean, that's it right there. It's just that simple. I do like though how they have most of the weight from midways down. That way it's not top heavy. The wind may not blow it over. This is the carry handle, the heavy duty. It's kind of a 6-sided hex deal there. Of course, this is just plastic, but there is some weight in the handle. Then, of course, you got the battery and the foot with all the electronics and stuff down there. The legs are just plastic, but again, the center mass seems to be pretty heavy, so that should give it a pretty low center of gravity to make it pretty stable. It may rock in the wind, but I don't think the wind's going to knock it over. It may rock a little bit. Of course, you can always open that. Let's pull that down. May need to spray some silicone or WD-40 on those post slides. That's what got my finger a while ago. It moved all at once. I was really pushing hard on it, and it moved all at once, and that's what got my finger. Didn't like that too much, so may spray a little spray silicone on there. That may help it. Of course, it's all brand new. Once it wears in, probably won't have that problem. But that's the upper mast. Yeah. Of course, you're going to have some tolerances built in those masts and things. But as long as the wind's not blowing you outside, you're going to be okay. Even if it does, I don't think. I'm trying to get you where you can see the light there. Can you see it? That's rocking it. I don't know if you see it moving much. That's rocking it without shaking the base. That's just rocking it with. That's the play in the mast, and from the bottom part of the mast all the way up to the top. That's rocking it, which seems like there's a lot of play in there. Okay, let's take this thing outside and see how it lights up my backyard. It's pretty dark out there. So let's see how it lights up the backyard. I tell you what, let's go put it under my lean-to. I call it the lean-to, where my mower and stuff is. And let's see how much it lights that up. I'm going to walk you out there in the dark and then turn it on. And let's just see how it looks. What do you think? Let's do that. Are you scared of the dark? Okay. Dark. Now there's the light from inside the shed where we were at. There's the mower. Man, it is dark out here. All right, I should have it pointed right under the lean-to there. All right, let's hit it. You ready? Hey. Well, so that's a pretty bright light. That's a pretty bright light. Got it lit up pretty good there. Ooh, man, I mean, like it's a bright light. Let's turn it down a couple notches. Let's see. Medium, low. Trip and break my neck. So yeah, that's I'm gonna say that's a pretty good light. Let's turn it and see how it shines. Off, on. There's bright. Wow. This over here is just a big ditch on the other side of all those weeds and things. It's got that lit up pretty good. You can see the bugs in them. Yeah, I like it. That's pretty good. All right, that's it. Looking pretty good, pretty bright. It's pretty heavy though. I mean, it's not something you're just going to tote around. You're not going to put this under your shoulder and then carry 4 or 5 bags to. This is going to take up one hand and one arm to carry this thing. Again, I think I posted the weight a while ago, but it is a little shocking how much it weighed. Maybe it's a little awkward. I'm going to fold it back down and see how it is to carry. But I know the box seemed to be a little heavy. So yeah, let's check that out. That was our test from out back under the lean-to by the mowers and things, and it really lit up that. Of course, it's pitch black out there, so any light would seem pretty bright. So let's break this thing back down and see kind of what we're working with there. That's got to go up. Turn those. Bring that sucker in. Lock. Just kind of goes into its cubby hole there. Now let's see what it's going to take to get this thing. Oh. Is that it? I suppose so. I don't know what that handle's for. I guess you can carry it like that. Or you can carry it like this, like a gun case or something. Not too bad. And then let me remind myself. Just release that. Boom. I didn't have it clicked in a while ago. It clicked in there now. Hold it. Pull the mast up. Boom. It locks. And there is a little clearance under the bottom there now. Where I had it a while ago, it was touching all the way down because I didn't have it locked in. We didn't know. We're learning this together. Let's check out this AC plug. Now the AC plug right here. That's not one where it has a pigtail that you take out and you plug into the wall. This is where you plug your extension cord into the wall and run the other end of your extension cord in and plug it directly in there. Let me grab an extension cord and see how that works. Okay, extension cord. I think this is a 12-3. You run extension cords on most tools. You want the heaviest extension cord and the shortest extension cord you can get that'll work. You wouldn't want to be working 10 foot away from the closest plug and grab a 100-foot long 16 gauge extension cord like you would put up Christmas lights with if you're running a chop saw or something heavy like that, or a reciprocating saw or something, because you could burn it up. So let's see how this here. I heard it went, oh, you hear it? I don't see any indicator lights. I'm gonna pull the battery out. Now, let's turn the light on again. Oh, yep. Medium, low, low, off. High, medium, low, off. Just that simple. Works just about as good. That seems a little loose. I don't know. You may would have want to maybe zip tie your cord to one of those legs so you don't have this pulling against your prongs or the end. You can always just run your cord through there, make just a quick knot out of it, and then plug it in. Rocket dual powered tower light. This is it. I picked it up for $179. I think the normal price is in the $230s. The Matco tool guy, my local Matco tool guy has it on his truck for $239. Of course, those guys mark it up a little, but I got it for $179. I felt like it was a pretty good deal. Seems like a pretty good light. If you guys have any questions, be sure to ask me. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I know the lighting's a little wonky in my shed here. I apologize, but it is what I've got to work with. Thank you for joining me in my Milwaukee tool review of the tower light. I appreciate you. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, leave me a nice comment. Let me know what I could have done better. There's a whole lot that I could do better, without a doubt. Like hiring a cameraman. But I'm just a young YouTube channel. Trying to give you guys some good feedback on some things. Anything from Milwaukee tools to Disney World, you name it. Of course, they tell me that if I would stick to a subject, my channel would go a lot farther, but this is my channel doing my thing that I like to do. So I appreciate all you guys that have liked and subscribed. See you guys next. Thank you guys. Have a good night.